Hello, my friends. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back to my returning subscribers and my members. You know I love you. I'm Danny. This is CraftCoBudgets, and today's Travel Tuesday. Travel Tuesday is becoming a bit massive. And the reason is because hubby, now I haven't mentioned this last Tuesday. I did mention it in my live, but I'm going to let everyone know. So I had planned a trip back in May to check on my parents, meet my niece, see my grandkids and my son, etc., etc. However, hubby has decided to retire in November instead of January. So I have delayed my trip because I would rather go back with him. And we are going to, which is fantastic when I think about it, because it is my mother's 80th birthday in November, always around Thanksgiving. And she does have a Thanksgiving dinner because she lived here for so long. So that is awesome. I am very happy about that. So number one, it gives me more time to save. Number two, we can start planning everything. Now, I'm not going to be honest, it is giving me some stress. It is stressful to try and figure out how I'm going to budget for two countries without knowing exactly how much we're going to be getting every month when we retire, and the cost of things in Australia are astronomical. So, having said that, we have a new binder. And let me explain to you, this is the best way that I could come up with it. Now, this will evolve, but I had to get started because instead of just having money in my Australian bank account, I need it to be accountable, right? To go where it needs to go. Now, we're going back in November. We need some certain things. We need to rent a car, not always, because we have access to some vehicles, but some places I've got to go to two states. I need to go to Western Australia and South Australia. My son lives in South Australia. The rest of my family live in Western Australia. So when we need a vehicle, we're going to rent one. I don't want to tie up people's vehicles. We do not know how long we're going to be there. Part of me is like, I need to be there all this winter because I can't stand it, but it depends on our money. The second thing is in South Australia, my son, his house is pretty small. They've got two kids and we can't stay there. So we need some accommodation. All right. And there is other things here. So let me explain the binder. Now I have money kind of everywhere, but I'm going to explain how I'm starting this. So first of all, I got my very, very first YouTube paycheck, which was just astronomical. And I'm so grateful for all of you for watching videos, watching the ads. I cannot do this without you and my members. I love you all so, so much. And I appreciate every single one of you. So my YouTube check was $127. And at $127, I took 35 out for tax, which left me $92. Now, I'm going to leave that in the bank and get it into my high yield so I can be earning some interest. So I have US prop money. I'm going to be putting $15 in each envelope. I don't have trackers yet because I do need to figure out how much I'm going to need for each category, and that's overwhelming me a little bit. So we're just going to stuff it until I can get my head around it. Okay, so there's that. This is US prop money, and we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. The $2 is just going to stay in my business bank account as a buffer. So that's that. Now, what I've done is, now flights, I'm not saving for flights. I'm saving for flights with the super silly sticker savings book from Liz. After I finish that and we've got the November trip done, then I'm going to be saving for the next lot of flights. So that's kind of up in the air. So this is flights, and I've put on here eucalyptus leaves, trees. I just love them. Love them. All right. So the first one, I have $2,600 in my Australian bank account, and that's what I need to not just let it sit there and I need it to work for me. So I decided this is Australian prop money, and I decided that whatever's in my Australian bank account, I'm going to show as Australian prop money. Now you ask, why do I have US money? This is in my US bank account. When I transfer it to my Australian bank account, I will change the US prop money into Australian prop money depicting what's in my Australian bank account. I hope that makes sense. So the very first thing is accommodation. I don't know how much we're going to spend, but I've put $1,000 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. So 1,000 is going towards accommodation. Then we have car rental, because actually what you'll notice, it says accommodation home. So initially we're going to pay for accommodation, but I'm also going to be putting money towards purchasing in Australia. But this is a long-term goal that's going to take us some time. Car rental, purchase, same deal. We're going to rent a car until we can purchase a car. I'm just going to save for it. So in car rental, we've got $500 in that one. And then we have, what do we have here? We have health insurance. Okay, so let me explain health insurance. Yes, we do get public free healthcare in Australia. However, I can purchase what we call private health insurance. And what does that mean? That means that I get the package that covers everything. I can pick my doctors, I can pick my specialists, I can pick the hospital, I can have a private room, I can go to a naturopath, which is what I do, I can go get massages, all of that. And it is so cheap compared to here. So I was looking at it, and for me and hubby, for a full year of that insurance is going to cost us about $3,000 or $4,000 a year. So I want to start saving for it now. So we've got, what have we got in here? Too much. There is way too much money in here. See, I should have written it down. I don't know what I was putting in here. 100. Okay, I'm lost now. Let me see, because what have we got? I don't know what I did. I must have had the prop money out and just messed up. So in accommodation, we have, is that 1,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. And the reason that is so high is because I usually get Airbnbs for a month, and that's pricey. So car rental, did I say 500? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the easiest way I can come up with it right now, just to make it work. All right, let's leave this one out because I can't remember how much I put in. Travel, now this is travel within Australia. You know, going to see my son, going to see my family, anywhere that we want to travel to because we're retired. So that got 200. Food, if we want to eat out, if we want to buy our own food, all that good stuff, $200. And then we've got entertainment, which is exactly what it is. If we want to go out, I put 51, 50, 200. So that I think is $500 for health insurance, which sounds about right. So we've got 50, 150, 2, 53, 54, 55, $500. So Australian prop money shows that that is in my Australian bank account. Now, I'm going to put $15 extra in every single envelope, so another 15, but this is US money. When I send this home, and I usually wait until I get a really good exchange rate. When I send it home, I will replace it because there's a currency exchange. I will end up with more Australian than 15 US. So That's that. So car rental is going to get 15. And this is just, I thought, you know what? I want my money to work for me. Health insurance is going to get 15. And I know there's things I've forgotten. It's going to be more of a plan when I get back to Australia and we can figure out exactly what we want to do. So 15 going into travel. And for food, we are putting 15 in here. And yes, I may have to adjust all this, but I had to start somewhere. I had to. November is, it seems like a long way off, but it's not. So this is my new Australian binder. This is what we're going to do. As I update it and come up with things, that's what's going to happen. Now, when I finish this challenge, all this money is going to go into here. I've decided that is probably the best thing to do because this is basically going to be a binder that I'll take back to Australia, and then you'll see me cash stuffing Australian money. So, speaking of which, we now have our 100 envelope challenge, and yes, we're putting another $300 in here. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm not going to get change. So we're going to put 100 into 89 so we can save more because we're going to need it. 189, 100 in 88, and 100 in 87. So that's, while I had the extra money, I just wanted to get this done because as of next week, we're going to be way down again, back to our normal 50, 100. Depends on what my rollover is. So we need to check off 89, 87, 88, and 89. Exciting, exciting, exciting. So 89, 88, and 87. And that just blows me away. It blows me away. The more I do, the higher numbers, the less daunting it is. So that's what we're doing. We are still putting challenges in here that I do specifically for Australia. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move this. I decided that it is... Oh, and my fingers are still sore. Oh, I can't. My brain is just not working, guys. It's not working. So let me just do that. We're going to take that off and we're just going to put that there because it annoys the living daylights out of me. But I love them because Hearts for Australia. Yes, Hearts for Australia. So that is that done for this week, and that makes me so happy. So we've ended up putting, what, $600 extra in the last 2 weeks. Fantastic. So let's get on to our other Australian savings. Let's move them. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Hubby walked in. It's fine. So now we're going to do our other Australian savings challenges, and we have 85. And no, I don't have change. You know how I roll. Okay, so we are doing this little scratch off, which I thought, you know what, let's just do a little scratch off. This is my challenge. It's not available anymore. But I figured I don't like wasting, so we're going to use it up. Let's grab my dice tower, which I don't have ready, and I'm going to need. Let's roll a dice and see what we're going to scratch. And we're scratching 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is $2. I'm going to try and get 5 again. Can I do it? Can she do it? One more. 1, 2, 3. No, we got 3. And I think I've only got $5 in there. Oh, it's right there. All right. We're going to risk it. or are we just going to put 5 in? So we've got, what do we got? We've got 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have 6. So we will try and exchange some money out. I don't have $6 sitting in front of, I don't $6. I don't have any dollars right now. And actually, in fact, let's see if we do have, I've only got 1 there. I've only got 1 in there. What's this one got? Oh, hang on. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move this up. So what is it? $6. 5 goes in would you rather. See what happens? All right, and then I need 6 for this one. So 6 and 5 is 13. So let's do a 10, 11, 12, 13. So $13 out of 50, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I did it wrong. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was only supposed to be $11. So let's put those ones back and we've got $11. All right. I digress. Sorry, people. Okay, so now we are doing our Super Silly Sticker Savings Challenge book. And what are we going to put in there? So we've got 50, 70, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, $79. So let's put just 25, 26, 27, 28, $29 in the Super Silly Sticker Savings book, and $50 is for my next book. So let's see where we're up to here. We have this one to go. What did I say? 29? 29. Let me grab my calculator. So we have 29, and we have $12 to finish this. I'm just going to do a little bit of calculating. We finish this one. We finish this one. We finish this one. And we're on to this one. So this is what I think we need to do. We need to finish this one right here. So 29 minus 12, because I've only got 2 sharks to go. So let's get a blue. Or you know what? Let's do a grey. Just for something different. Because great whites are grey and I cannot find a grey to save my life. I've got a silver. I've got to have a grey in here. Really? Seriously? Okay, silver shark it is. So we're going to colour in these 2 and we're going to call this a finished challenge. Let me grab something. Oh, don't worry about it. I say it every time, and yes, I'm just going to quickly colour in my happy little shark here. So it also excites me that we're going back in November, because instead of me going back into winter in Australia, it doesn't do me good to leave winter here and go to winter in Australia. It kind of messes with me. So $12 going in here, and let's see how much this one saved us, which I don't know. You know why I don't know? Because I put it all together. So let's see what we've got. Let's add this up. We've got 17 left. So we should have 10, 6, 9, 8, and then I did it again, plus 8, plus 8, plus 7, plus 9, plus 6, plus 9, plus 10, plus 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 5s are 30. $128. That's amazing. $128. Let me grab my pen here. So we're going to put on here that we finished this on $2.25. And it should be 128. I'm hoping that I got that right. Let's have a look. It's 150. 150. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, it isn't. How about we get this all in order, and I'm going to check that I've actually got this right, because I have rollover money. So 150, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. 179 minus 128 is $51. Now, let's make... Did I get that out of the right envelope? I must have, and I just didn't pull it all out. What is wrong with me? All right, let's just regroup. Regroup, Danny, regroup. It's a common occurrence with me to regroup. And we're going to do this all over again because I want to make sure that I'm right. All right, let's do that again. So 150, 170, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5. 195 minus 128 leaves $67. So let's see, on here we should have, I'm doing these as $2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. $20 there. So minus 20, 47, and I've got my catch-all, 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 4, and then this catch-all here, I don't know what numbers are under here. Uh-oh. So 3, 6, 9, 12. And is there $31 under here? Possibly. I'm going to call it like that. That's the best that I can do. So we're going to take 128 out. 125, 6, 7, 8. And that is leaving us 50, 65, 6, 7. $67 is left in there. And you know what we're going to do. On 225, we are going to send 128 to, 100 envelope binder. And I'm also, so I don't forget, I'm going to record my Silly Sharks. Silly Sharks, I saved $128 and it was $225. And it's going to Australia. All right, so let's just finish. Well, we've got $17 left, right? We've got our money for 100 envelope, which is over there. I'll grab that in a minute. But let's put our $17 in here. Let me grab a pencil. And we're going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So I'm only putting $16 in this one. So minus the 16. So we have $1 left. That is going to my catch-all. And if I didn't mention it before, this is from Liz over at Liz and Lass. And I love it. All right, we're going to colour in our slider savings for $1 because it's my catch-all right now, and the other one is my catch-all. These are for more like dollars. Yeah, why not? So that is my sticker book that I only put in $29, but we finished a challenge. So exciting, so exciting. So let's move that out of the way. Let's move the stuff we've done out of the way. I'm going to grab, 1 second. Oh, I'm falling off my chair. 1 second. Okay, we are back in here, which is, oh my God, it's so, so exciting. It's so exciting. So we have $128. Our next one is 86. So I'm going to put the $100 in the 86. I'm okay with saving more than what it says. If I've got it, I'm going to do it. So 100 into the 86. Okay, and then we've got 28. Do we have a 28 free? Let's mark off the 86 before I forget. Okay, and do we have 28? We do. I thought we did. So we're going to put that $28 in there. I never in my wildest dreams did I even think I could get this far. So 28 is going into envelope 28. And there she is right there, $28. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. I can't tell you how excited I am. I think you guys know. All right, so this is that is all the Australian, no, I tell a lie. We've got one more Australian savings and I have a new book. So I finished Marlene's book, and then I got Bria's World of Savings to do. I like to do 2 books. Now, when I did my Happy Mail the other day, I think it was yesterday, this dropped out and it was on the floor, and she sent me Australia Come Down Under sticker, and I love it, and it's going on here. So with this one, how am I going to do this one? It is very intimidating for me to have such high numbers. We're going to put $50 straight up into here. So what I want to do is, what I think I'll be doing is, these are catch-alls, so I'm not going to set an amount. But how many challenges do we have? I'm doing this live with you. Not live, but, you know, right in front of you. So we've got 1, 2, catch-all, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if I roll a 12-sided dice to pick the page, then I can leave this one, and we can do that either as a catch-all. I don't know what the denominations are, but most of the colouring pages are going to be a catch-all. So let's get a 12-sided dice somewhere here. This one here, my beautiful lapis dice from my son. Okay, and we're just going to roll it to see what we're going to scratch. Number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Japan. Yay! So what I'll do is, before I do next week, I will number these. So let's roll a dice and see what we're going to scratch. We have $50 to play with. So we are going to scratch the 5th on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Denominations are 1 to 15. And that is a 7. So $7 for this one. I love starting new challenges, especially ones that are bigger. It gives me anxiety, don't get me wrong, but we try. All right, what page are we going to do next? Page 9. So is that 8? This is why I need my numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was right. This is 9. This is 100. Numbers 1 to 15. What are we going to scratch from Morocco? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is $14. Okay, so minus 14. We have 29 left. Let's roll our dice. And it's 10, which is the next page, France. Now, this is 10 to 30. I have 29. If we get 30, I owe it $1. We're okay. All right, let's see what we're going to scratch. For France, 4. So, 1, 2, How are we going to do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it that way. And it's 13. Woohoo! 13. Get all my scratchies off. All right. So minus 13. Oops, I hit divided. Hang on. 16 minus. So we've got $16 left. Where are we going? Page 4, or challenge 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to China. This is 1 to 15, so we're good. Let's see what we're going to scratch. 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 16, exactly. We couldn't have done that any better if we tried. So $16, and that is $50 started on this book from Bria over at Bria Explores Budgeting, and I just love it. So that is it for Aussie Savings. We put $85 extra into 2 books. We got to do some more in our 100 envelope challenge. We got to do the super silly sticker savings book, and we're adding $50. Yes. All right, now we're going to go into some US travel. We don't have a lot for that. We have $20, $30, $40 going in there. Now, that is for US travel, I use Jen's Saving Around the World book. But what I do first is I'm finishing this Would You Rather from, sorry guys, from Wendy over at the Thrifty Sewist. I have already, this is travel edition, I've already scratched what I would rather, which is my round 1. I saved $88, and now I'm just going through and scratching the ones that I didn't rather. So let's scratch the next one, beach or mountains. I don't mind both, but if I had to choose only one, it would always be beach. So let's see what mountains is going to cost us. $4. Okay. And I'm pretty sure, let's see if I've got change. So I need $6 change. Because it didn't want to vacuum. So we're putting $4 in, and I've got a 10. Oh yeah, I forgot I did change. So $10 going in, and I need 4. Why me? No, I need 6. It was $4 there. Okay, $6. So we have $16 in here now, and I'm only doing 1. I could do more if I had more money, but I'm not going to. So next week we will hit this one here. I'm going to put that out of the way. So for Jem's book, we have $36, and that just goes right here. And I use the calculator. We've got 36, and we roll a 20-sided dice for this one, and I'm pretty sure I got the lapis one. I did. Here's the 20-sided die. Let's put that there. Let's go for it. Maybe. Is it going to even fit down there? I didn't try it. These are beautiful. He bought them for Christmas for me. They are actually lapis lazuli, and they're heavy, and I just love them. And you probably can't see a whole lot. Oh, it went through. Hey, I got to throw it down. That was a 6 before I manhandled it. So we are going to challenge 6, and this is Tokyo, Japan, or it's Japan in general. I chose to say $5 for each one. Let's color in one of these. We have not finished one of these challenges yet, and that's okay because this is small savings. Small savings. All right, so minus 5, we've got 31 left. Let's see where we're going next, and we're going to 3. Okay, so number 3, which is Costa Rica, and we're rolling a 6-sided dice for that one, and we'll just follow the trend with the lapis. Okay, let's see. We have, because I'm not looking, trying to find my marker, 4. So we're going to save $4 in this one. So 4, we have 27 left. Let's see where we're going next. Number 4, and this is Paris, and we are saving $2 per icon. Now, the reason I make them so small is when I started this, I had very little money. I was just using like rollover money to fund this because I knew I had to start on travel. So I plan on doing it again. So let's take 2 off there. We got 25 left, and we are on number 18. 16, 18 is Antarctica, and each of these little the penguins are $2, so we're going to cross one of them off for 2, and it'll save us 48 when we're finished. We got 23 to go, and we are on 20, and this is China, and each bow is $2. So we're going to put $2 in there. We got 21 left. We have 13, and that is Thailand, and each one of these stamps is $5. So we're going to put $5 in here. Color this in real quick. And yeah, this has been very slow going, but boy, it's adding up, guys. It really is. So $5 for that one. So take 5 off. We've got 16 left. And we're going to number 17, which is Petra Jordan. Each camel is $2. So we will mark another one off for 2. So we've got 14 left. And we're going to 15. I like the fact that we have got different ones every time. So 15 is Argentina and Brazil. And we're going to roll just our 6-sided dice. And we got a 3. So let's, no, that's not the one I want to use. This is the one I want to use. So let's do 3 here. And we will take 3 off, and we have 11 left. So let's see what happens with that. Okay, we're back to 18. See, I spoke. 18 is $2. Let's do another penguin. Take $2 off. We got 9 left. And we're on 18. So we're going to do another 2, and we've got 7. Should we see where it takes us? To 14. Rio. Okay, so the most I'm going to pay is $3. So let's do that. Let's grab my marker. We're going to roll our dice and see where we're going. I put that every icon is $2 and every square is 3, and I do skip ahead. I don't count each space I move as savings. I'll just keep going until it's all full. So we're moving 3 spaces. We ended here, and I'll do a different color when we've finished. So 1, 2, 3. That is $3 going into Rio, and we have $4 left. So let me look at my catch-all, and I don't think I have $4 left. I don't, but guess what I do have? I have 2 2s. Or what should we do? Should we roll the dice and see where it takes us? Why not? 14 on here. We got $4, so let's just roll the dice and do it. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I count this right? 1, 2, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another $3. And you know what? I didn't think of. We have $1 left, and my catch-all doesn't have any 1s left. So let's jump to a dice. 1. Oh, we could do $1 here. Let's do that. Let's put the $1 in Belize. And I can use a roll and save too. So, my friends, that was what? $36 going into my US travel. And let's see how much we've saved with that book so far. So, in cash, we have $50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 160, 165, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. $182 in cash that we have. And then I've also put in the bank $250, $450, $470, $490. $672, and I started this off with rollover money. That is awesome. Minus, what did I have? $490. So $182. So I'm going to leave this here for now. I think after next week, if we go over 200, I will get that in the bank. This is currently in the bank. So that's it. That's all my travel money. I'm sorry that these videos are getting longer, but it is a bit of a priority right now to get all my travel savings done. But I am very, very, very happy with where I'm at right now. Yes, so as I said, it is becoming huge. These are all the books that I am doing for travel. And of course, I have my Australian binder, which I've left over there, and we're going to leave it there. Guys, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for putting up with my long videos. If you want something, if you dream something, you can make it happen. Even if you start. I remember I started this with $20 and it wasn't every week. It was every other week. You just do small. Do really small if you want. I love this. These are smaller savings. Obviously, these are going to take a lot. These are going to be the last ones left over, so we can shoot through them pretty quickly. But that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for being you. And I hope your week's going great. And I'm going to see you on Thursday for the last Thrifty Thursday of February, where we will finish our tinies and allocate that money to the areas I have assigned to them. All right, guys, I'll see you then. Have a good one. Peace out.